February 7, 1973. Hanoi, North Vietnam. The gates of Ho Lo Prison, the infamous Hanoi Hilton, swing open, and Captain Jeremiah Denton walks out into the sunlight for the first time in 7 years and 7 months. 7 years. 2,781 days of torture, starvation, isolation, and hell. But Denton is walking out on his own feet, unbowed, unbroken, and when he steps up to the microphones to give his first statement, the first words out of his mouth stun everyone watching. "We are honored to have had the opportunity to serve our country under difficult circumstances." Honored. After 7 years of torture, Jeremiah Denton said he was honored. That's when America realized they were watching a man who couldn't be broken. Jeremiah Denton was a Navy commander flying an A-6 Intruder attack aircraft off the carrier USS Independence. July 18, 1965. Denton's mission was to bomb a military target near Than Ho in North Vietnam. It should have been routine. Denton had flown dozens of missions, but this time, North Vietnamese anti-aircraft fire found its mark. A shell hit Denton's A-6. The aircraft caught fire. Denton and his bombardier, Bill Chudy, ejected. They parachuted into a rice paddy and were immediately captured by North Vietnamese soldiers. Denton thought he'd be a prisoner for a few months, maybe a year. The war would end, he'd go home. He had no idea he was about to spend the next 7 years in hell. The North Vietnamese threw Denton into Ho Lo Prison, a brutal French colonial-era prison in the heart of Hanoi. American prisoners called it the Hanoi Hilton. It was anything but. Denton was thrown into a tiny cell with no windows, no light, nothing but a concrete floor and a bucket. The heat was suffocating. The cold was unbearable. And then the torture started. The North Vietnamese wanted propaganda. They wanted American pilots to confess to war crimes, to denounce their country, to beg for forgiveness. They wanted to break Denton. They tortured him for days. They beat him. They put him in stress positions until his muscles tore. They locked him in leg irons. They starved him. And Denton refused to break. The guards tied Denton's arms behind his back with ropes and pulled them up until his shoulders dislocated. They left him like that for hours. The pain was unbearable. Denton passed out. They threw water on him and started again. And still, Denton refused to confess. He gave them nothing. So they tried isolation. They threw Denton into solitary confinement for months. No human contact, no light, no sound, just darkness and silence. Most men go insane in solitary. Denton stayed sane by creating routines. He exercised in his cell. He prayed. He recited poetry he'd memorized as a child. He built a calendar in his mind and tracked every single day. He refused to let them break his mind. In May 1966, the North Vietnamese decided to use Denton for propaganda. They forced him to participate in a filmed interview. Denton knew this was his chance. He couldn't refuse the interview without being tortured to death. But he could resist in other ways. During the interview, Denton blinked his eyes in Morse code, PORT torture, over and over again. While answering the interviewer's questions, Denton blinked the word torture in Morse code. American intelligence officers saw the film and decoded the message. It was the first confirmation that American POs were being tortured. Denton had just told the world what was happening to them, and he paid for it. What does it take to break a human spirit? For Jeremiah Denton, not even the darkest moments of captivity could extinguish his fire. His story isn't just about survival, it's about a profound sense of duty that inspired a nation. Shot down over North Vietnam in 1965, then Navy Commander Denton was plunged into a nightmare that would last for nearly 8 years. As a prisoner of war, he faced unimaginable torture and isolation. Yet, in the face of brutality, he didn't just endure, he led. Denton organized resistance among his fellow American prisoners, establishing a chain of command and a code of conduct that helped them maintain their dignity and their will to live. He reminded them that they were not just victims but American fighting men with a duty to resist their captors. One of the most powerful moments of his captivity came during a forced propaganda interview in 1966. While being filmed, Denton blinked his eyes in Morse code, spelling out the word 2RTR. It was a defiant act of incredible bravery, a secret message to the world that confirmed the brutal treatment of American POS. He risked everything to get the truth out, a testament to his unwavering courage. Finally, in 1973, freedom came with Operation Homecoming. As the senior officer on the first plane of returning POs, Denton was the first to step back onto American soil. His words that day have echoed through history. He stepped up to the microphone and, with a voice full of emotion and strength, said, "We are honored to have had the opportunity to serve our country under difficult circumstances. We are profoundly grateful to our Commander-in-Chief and to our nation for this day. God bless America." It was a moment of pure, unadulterated patriotism and gratitude that brought a war-weary nation together. Denton's service didn't end there. He continued his naval career, rising to the rank of Rear Admiral. He then served the state of Alabama as a United States Senator, always championing the values he held so dear: freedom, family, and country. Jeremiah Denton's legacy is one of unbreakable spirit and profound love for his nation. He showed the world that even in the deepest darkness, the light of human courage and duty can never be extinguished. His life is a powerful reminder of what true heroism looks like. If you're inspired by stories of incredible individuals who refuse to be broken, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We have many more stories of heroes to share with you. Thanks for watching.